Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I said I'd pop on tonight and discuss this particular topic because it's been doing the rounds on social media for the last 2.5 days. Keith here from Commander Hoops. If this is your first time coming across the channel, if you do like the video at the end, it would be really appreciated. The comments have been disabled because I don't want to see negativity, people arguing with you in the comments. At the end of the day, you're entitled to free speech, you're entitled to your own views. I treat people with respect regardless what football team you support, regardless what religion you are, regardless what skin colour you are. We're all human beings. We're all human beings. So Celtic Football Club has been in the main headlines for the last couple of days of a Remembrance Sunday. Every single year, Celtic Football Club is in the headlines over this. Now, before we get into the topic, just remember, right? Just remember this. If you're a Rangers fan or you're British and you're angry at what happened on Sunday, Celtic Football Club do donate money to the Poppy Foundation. There was over 300,000 Irish troops that fought in World War One and Two for the British Army, and on top of that as well, the three managers of the club, the last three managers have worn poppies on Remembrance Day, right? So there's respect on level one there for people that are angry. Let's think about this, right? If your country is being colonised for over 800 years and your ancestors have been killed and they were innocent, killed by soldiers. So that poppy represents all wars of fallen soldiers. Innocent people in Ireland were killed by British troops. Celtic fans were singing at Rugby Park a song about Aidan McInnesby. It's not a pro-IRA song, folks. It's a song about an innocent man that was walking down the road to a Gaelic game and was shot by a British soldier. That's what they were singing about. That's what they were singing about. You know? War crimes that were happened in Ireland over centuries. 800 years, Irish people were starved and had to emigrate and died on coffin ships. You need to understand that as well. So these fans that travel from the north of Ireland, that travel on planes, on boats, supporter buses, they do it because they love that club. They do it because it's how they feel. It's the way they were brought up. It's the way they're educated. At the end of the day, if that was your family that went through that, you would be angry. You'd be angry at the end of the day. As I said, Brendan Rodgers wore a poppy, and wore a poppy. Lenny wore a poppy, and Lenny comes from a Catholic background like Brendan. We can't keep everyone happy these days in the modern world, folks. People have different beliefs and different views. You know, I'm a proud Irish man. I believe in this. I believe in the 1916 Rising. I believe in my fallen heroes of what I was taught in school as an Irish man. I live over here the last 3 years. I treat people with face value. But when you get the likes of Simon Jordan, Derek McInnes, throwing the toys out of the pram, I understand they're proud to be British and they're proud of what they believe in. They're proud they might have family members and friends that served in the royal forces and all that malarkey. I understand that, but at the same time, you got to understand the other side of that side where Irish people, innocent Irish people, were shot dead in Derry in 1972. 14 people, and they all attack James McClean every single year because he doesn't want to wear the poppy, because he's a proud Irish man. He's proud of his history. Why should he wear a poppy on a shame on people that passed away? Innocent people that passed away in his hometown that were fighting for their civil rights in 1972. You can't do that, folks. At the end of the day, we have fans in our club that are in the British Army, and that's their views. That's what they want to do. The job's a job for them. If they want to put stuff on the table and feed their kids, that's what they're into. That's what their application is. At the end of the day, the world is not about hating people. We need to understand this. I hate this thoughts of like, oh, you should this and that. There's going to be no sectarianism on this channel. There's no bigotry in this channel. I'm saying it as a perspective, as an Irish man. It is absolutely, you need to understand, these people are so passionate about their beliefs that they could have turned their back. They could have walked out of the stadium, but they didn't. They wanted to make a stand to say, do you know what? That's what your history is. That's what your view is. But you got to understand, we were on the other side of history where innocent people were killed as well. So I sort of give in my opinion. I think Celtic fans are phenomenal fans. They do a lot of work, a lot of charity work. They give the club a good reputation. Yeah, Not every fan's perfect. Everyone has a bad bunch of fans. But to be honest with you, I didn't see any trouble on Sunday from as a fan perspective watching that. Because I turned around and said, "Oh, that was a bit out of hand." It wasn't. It wasn't. They were saying their views on things, and I know it caused offence to people. But everyone in the world has different agendas and different opinions on other topics, folks. And I'm sorry, you can't keep everyone happy. You can't keep everyone happy. Honestly, you just have to see it from their perspective. As I said, I come from Ireland. You know, I didn't grow up in Belfast. I didn't grow up in Derry during the Troubles. But a lot of these fans did. A lot of these fans, have kids, grandkids, and it's hard for them to talk about this stuff, and it's very hard. They've lost loved ones over the years, and as I said, there is Celtic fans that have different views than you, but don't attack us all with the one frame. Don't judge the book by the cover, folks, because I'm in it for the football, and I want my team to be successful. I want Brendan to be successful. I want the team on and off the pitch to be successful, and our fans are the 12th man. They lead us to success, which they have done for decades upon decades, and this is why they're the most successful team in Scotland. So for people to come on, I understand the frustration. I understand the frustration from the other side. I can understand the frustration, how they feel, how they're patriotic. But at the same time, you gotta just understand how they feel as well, how these fans feel about what happened to in their history as well. So there's no win to this argument with people. Every single year it's gonna happen, and sadly, we're gonna have this conversation every year, and we just can't meet a level ground with it. You can't meet a level ground. History is there. It can't be fixed. It can't be changed. It is what it is. So I'm gonna leave it there, folks. As I said, it's hard. It's hard to take. It's hard to see when your club's being labelled, criticised for, for people speaking their views. That's why there's free speech. You don't have. You shouldn't be forced to do something that you don't feel comfortable doing at the end of the day. So yeah. I'll leave it there, folks.